Hypno Peeps. It is I, Michael Brody, and I am here on a Monday, December 9th, right here at the Mindsight Hypnosis Studios here in Waterford, Michigan. I hope everybody's doing well. On a Monday, I know I am having blast doing what I do and what I love to do, which is talk about hypnosis and do hypnosis, fun stuff like that. It is Monday the 9th. It is a rainy day here in Michigan. And I would like to welcome everybody to Mind Sight Hypnosis on a rainy day, even though it's fun inside the studios. We have a lot of shout outs going on to our regular people who come onto the show who see the show every week. So I say hello to Felicia, my beautiful sister Felicia, and my beautiful sister Cheryl, and my beautiful brother Alan. My beautiful friend Scott, my beautiful friend Dennis. Oh, there's just so many people that I get to say hello to. And I would love to shout out to all my friends. So please feel free to leave a message in the comments so I can shout out to you the next time. I would be honored because we're recording this, obviously. And it is a beautiful, wonderful day inside the studio. Luckily, we're inside and not outside. And we are lots of interesting, fun stuff going on this week. So let me talk about what is going on this week in entertainment. Entertainment. That's right. All right, right here. It's time. Whoops, let's try that again. It's time for what's going on? What's happening right here in the future? America's fastest hypnotist. Boy, that sounds so familiar. Wow, holy Moses. Okay. Anyway, so what's going on? Well, first of all, we had a very interesting week. We had a couple of private parties. One was for a Christmas party and for people who do research, in other words, analysis, and it was a very unique kind of party. Also, we had a birthday party that I did, which was a blast to do, but it was kind of far away. It was about 2.5 hours away. So it was about 150 miles away. Had a lot of fun though. Oh my gosh, two different kind of parties, two different kind of scenarios. So it was amazing. What's coming up this week? I've got another Christmas party coming up this next weekend, and I have a seminar coming up for Clarkston High School, and looking forward to both of them. But what are we talking about? What is the topic for this week? Well, the topic is very interesting because me being a creative kind of guy, using my imagination and my creativeness and all this stuff like that. Wouldn't it be interesting me talking about analysis? And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about analysis, how to analyze. What I do is analyze my show. Am I doing a good job on my show? And I don't forget about doing a good job. Am I portraying what I need to portray? And yes, I want to do a good job, always. And it was that's one of the reasons why you record all your shows, by the way. And you should record your shows, A, because you want to analyze how you do, and B, you want to do it for liability insurance. Okay, so that's also very important too. So, but actually want to see how well you're doing. Are you achieving your goals? Do you want to be a stage hypnotist, or do you want to be a comedy hypnotist? If you want to be a comedy hypnotist, are you portraying comedy while you're doing hypnosis? Are the transactions in between comedy, funny? making people laugh, having a good time, both sides having a good time, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of analyze, good, great word. I analyze different things that are going on. So I did that when I did that for my show for the researchers. It was very, very unique. Now it was a little stressful, but I'm always up for a challenge, and it was a challenge. And you could actually see that when I'm up there doing my intro. Now, my intro is supposed to be short and sweet, and it was short and sweet. But the thing is that nobody got to got it in the audience, and nobody was laughing, and everybody was, being very analytical. So I had to change my approach in midstream to get them to do that. Now, talking about shout outs, talking about Felicia and Cheryl and Alan and Scott and Dennis and everyone else, and everyone else who does this. Again, I repeat, put your name in the comments so I can shout out to you next time. I absolutely want to. I know we get a lot of people seeing this afterwards. I'd love to see who is actually watching this. So just say, "Hey, it's me. Great show or terrible show or what did I think about the show?" and stuff like that. But I absolutely had to change my routine in the middle of my intro to get people under. Now, I was talking about shout outs. I want to shout out to Jim Kellner because Jim has a fantastic way of getting the seats filled even before the show starts. So after he does his intro, and I started doing this too, after I do my intro, I had 7 chairs up on for the Christmas party for the researchers. And I basically said, which is brilliant, from Jim. Thank you, Jim. That all right. So we'll start the show when all the seats are filled, and started playing music and backing off, and waited and waited and people started coming up, and didn't start, and there was like 4 seats filled and 3 seats weren't, and I still waited and kept playing music, and finally they went, "Oh, okay," and then they realized that I wasn't going to start until all the seats were filled, and it really did work, and it's just amazing. So thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. So, but I had to literally uh, change the routine, and when I was doing the show. Now, as I watched myself, I worked it the way a person who more analyzes things. So in other words, thinking about things a little bit more. And 4 people absolutely went out. You could see it. You could see it physically. You could see it mentally. They were out. 3 people I sent back because they just wouldn't. I mean, as much as they tried, they wouldn't do it. So the show was a success, and they laughed and they had a good time. I felt my show was probably a 7 out of 10, and I'm probably pretty hard on myself. So, on the other hand, the show I did the next day, wowzers, that was a great show. That was a show near Grand Rapids, and which is about 2.5 hours away from me. What a great show. It was a birthday party for about 40 people at a house, and it went so well. And everybody was creative and wanted to have fun, and everybody wanted to volunteer. I basically did speed inductions for everybody who wanted to do it and dropped them all. And they go, oh, in fact, they loved me so much that they gave me a big tip afterwards, and I really appreciated it. So a lot of fun there. So it was very unique and a blast to do. Now, I wanted to show you a little bit of a I wanted to show you lots of interesting things. But before we start, we have a slight commotion.
Nice to meet you. You do want to be hypnotized, correct? Relax your arm, let it go. Lift, focus right there. Don't look anywhere else. Try not to blink. Right there. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your body relax. Perfect. Just like that. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Relax even more. Good. Take one more deep breath in. And close your eyes. Sleep 4 down, 2, 3 down, 2, 2 down, 1. 1 down to 0. Every muscle going deeper, deeper, deeper. There you go. Right. Like that. Relax your arm, let it go lift, just like that. Look at me right over here. Take a deep breath in. And relax your arm, let it go lift. Good. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, let yourself relax. There you go. Now you got it. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Close your eyes. Sleep. Let it go, let it go. You're right. Go down to 3 down to 2, 2 down to 1. Relax your arm, let it go limp, let it go totally limp. Perfect, just like excellent, excellent. Instead of focusing on my eyes, I want you to focus on my fingers. Look at my fingers, watch my fingers. Wherever they go, keep your head still, but focus them with your eyes. Concentrate with your eyes. There you go. Focus this way, and this way, and this way, and up, and down. Now I'm going to go a little faster. You focus them, yeah, you keep focusing, yeah. Keep going deeper and more and more and more and more. Sleep 4 down to 3 down to 2, 2 down to 1, 1 down to 0. Every muscle going deeper, deeper, deeper. Focus right there. Don't look anywhere else. Right smack dab in the middle of my palm. Don't look anywhere else. As you focus on it, keep your head still. Focus on it more and more. As you feel your hands relax, your arms, your shoulders, your neck and your head, your back and your hips. Your legs stay perfectly standing. Perfect. Focus, try not to blink. Take a deep breath in and relax even more. 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times even more. As you feel that relaxing feeling as you exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Close your eyes, please. And sleep. Also, like deeper, deeper, deeper. Stay totally still. As you go deeper, and deeper, and deeper relax. As you feel your arms like lead weights. Lead weights. Get heavier, and heavier, and heavier, and heavier, and heavier. Stay totally still. Now, even as I stand you up, you are going to keep your body from your waist up. You feel your body relax, but your feet are melted to the ground, and you stay right where you are. Eyes closed, stay right where you are, and letting every muscle just relax, except for your legs. Your legs stay right where they are. What's that called? Right? Just look at your feet. I mean, look at your feet. Bend over and look at your feet. See your feet? Yeah, take a deep breath in. We'll keep looking. Sleep. Eyes closed, relax. Every muscle going deeper, deeper, deeper. Letting every single muscle release and relax. Okay, left or right-handed? You're left-handed. Nice. Put your left hand out, all the way out. How good is your imagination?
Solid.
Yeah? You sound like you're asking me or telling. Solid. Is that a question or an answer? You're an answer. Okay, let's find out how solid it is, yeah? Ball into the fist. Tighter. Get it really tight. Don't look at me, kid. Look at your arm. You gotta focus on just your arm. Focus on your whole arm. Let it go tight. So tight that it's like an iron rod. Imagine iron rod. Iron rods don't bend, correct? I'm gonna try and bend your arm. Don't let me bend it. Don't let me bend it. Don't. I'm pretty tough. Now, I'm pretty tough. Tighter. Yeah. Get it tighter. Yeah, don't stop. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Tighter and tighter. Imagine it's so incredibly tight that you can't bend it. Imagine it's so incredibly tight that you can't bend it. And when you feel that it's so incredibly tight that you can't bend it, you're going to try and bend it, you'll find you can't because it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. The harder you try, the harder it is to do. Would you agree? It's impossible to bend because the harder you focus on it, it gets tighter. Would you agree? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Sleep. Eyes closed. Relax. Every muscle going deeper and deeper. Relax. Every muscle melting away. Dream deep. Eyes closed. Take another deep breath in. And now let every muscle relax. Sleep. Oh yeah, there he goes. Eyes closed. Release, relax every muscle. I can't believe I'm about to say this to you, but have you noticed that you have some kind of power? It's amazing. It's crazy. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. You see all these people right here? These people are they want to be hypnotized, right? You guys want to be hypnotized, is that correct? Okay. All of them have something called a hypnotic third eye, right smack dab in the middle of the forehead. When you press it, say the word sleep, they instantaneously go under. Let me show you, okay, Paul? Let me show you how it works. See this person right here? All I have to do is tap her on the forehead, say sleep. She goes out. Now I'm going to pass you the power. Okay? Can I pass you the power? Okay. Are you left or right-handed? Right-handed. Put your right hand out, two fingers up like that. Perfect. Now it feels like electricity flowing through you. Okay? Like amazing, really good electricity. Watch. Ready? Here it comes. Look. Watch. Did you feel it? Yeah. Did you feel it? Yeah. Go to her. Tap her on the forehead. Say the word sleep. Watch what happens. Oh my gosh, wow. Whoa, you're good. Go to all of them real fast. Faster, 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 faster. Faster, 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 faster. Holy Moses, Paul, look what you did. You not only hypnotized everybody, you don't even have a chair anymore. What the hell? Paul, what did you do? You're incredible. You're amazing. Paul, sit down. Sit down. Sit, sit, sit. Now, you want to be hypnotized too? You know what to do. Go for it. There you go, just like that. Okay, out he goes.
Long commercial, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun. Anyways, even watching that, I was uh, analyzing myself, trying to see what was coming up next. It was just very, very interesting. And it is a very interesting thing as we try and better ourselves all the time, because that's exactly why we analyze ourselves to see what we can do to make ourselves even better. So what's important to know is that if you don't succeed at something, it is not a dig or something bad on you. It's just what it is. It is a learning experience so that you can actually do, or that you can be who you want to be, or be the best you can be, and that's the most important thing. So how did I get into this mess? I mean, I've been doing this for almost 35 years. I've traveled around Michigan. Later on in January, I'm going to be going to Las Vegas, talking to, and that we'll talk about that another time. But we'll be doing, and that as it gets closer, and it's getting closer with every day. Well, we're going to be talking about the Performing Hypnosis Summit later on. You did see at the end of the commercial that there is an opportunity to get your own copy of that show, Eastwood High School, on my website, and we'll talk about that also in a second. But how did I get to doing this? Well, it all started back in early actually late 1980s, when I learned something and learned hypnosis from another hypnotist. And that is what our spot is going to be on today. So, it is a spotlight on the world's greatest hypnotist, according to me, because he taught me everything I know. His name was Russ Burgess. Now, Russ Burgess was a hypnotist out of the New England area, and Russ was a very unique man. He did a lot of county fairs, state fairs, a lot of big shows in the New England area. And I was doing a show back in late 1980, like 1988 or 1989, and I did a show at the Westchester County Fair in Yonkers, New York, and I was actually a puppeteer at the time, so I was still I was in the entertainment business, and I was doing all that fun stuff, and so I was in between my puppet shows. I would walk around this fairground, and because it was a very large fairground, and the fair was 3 weeks long anyway. So I walked around, and there was another entertainer there, and in between my shows, and I said, "Wow, it's a hypnotist. I've never been hypnotized before. I'd love to try it and see what it's like." And guess what? That's exactly what I did. Is I tried out for a show, got into a show. I was dancing like Michael Jackson. It was not a pretty sight. In fact, it was a very weird looking sight. And I had a great time doing it. And This, by the way, while I'm telling you my story, this right here is the picture of Russ Burgess, as I get to do it right over here. And here it is. Here he is right over here. I want to make sure that you are still on. And there he is right there. All right. So this is Russ Burgess right over here. And Russ is, again, he hypnotized me incredibly fast. And I was so nervous when I first did it. But goodness gracious, he was very good. And he was also very, very good at mentalism too, which I'm always learning. Him and I afterwards, what he normally did is he met his volunteers after the show, and I introduced myself, and I told him that I was a puppeteer, and he told me that he loved doing this hypnosis, and I said that's amazing. He goes, well, we went out to lunch, and him he's I found out his hobby was puppetry, and I said I'd really like this hypnosis. So we kind of bartered, and he taught me the basics of hypnosis, the outline of hypnosis, and I taught him a lot of the puppetry and let him do some stuff. And we struck up a friendship, and I was there for 3 years straight. And so him and I would get to talk with each other, get to meet each other, all over again. And back in 1991, I that is when I actually started doing my first show. It was not a paid show, but it was literally for family and friends, and that's basically how that worked. And I whoops, let's try it again. There we go. So I'm back. I'm back over here. It was a fun time that was had by all, and that's how I learned how to do hypnosis. And I never got to hear from him later on. I didn't know he passed away. I think back in the late 1990s or early 2000s. But he kept doing just as all hypnotists do. They don't retire. Hypnotists just don't retire. We do what we do, and we keep doing it. So, anyways, that is what I wanted to show you about talking about Russ Burgess and analyzing him. He was a typical showman. He loved doing shows, and he would make jokes in between and fun. And maybe that's where I got some of that stuff from. So it's very very possible. All right. So I wanted to bring back also a featured video that I haven't done in a long time. And so here is our featured video, and it is on, it is on a hero named.
Hello, folks. My name is Norman L. Peabody, and I live in the beautiful state of Minnesota. Yes, we love our soda in Minnesota. This is where I go to school, Eggslut University. And here's our mascot. He knows how to tell a yoke. He's very good at yoking around. This is my best friend, Charlie. And how he turned into the worst criminal in my block. In Minnesota. One day, Charlie was working on creating the most delicious hamburger with an egg on it. He was so excited. Get it? Excited. Little did he know, an evil elf slipped into the batter. When he took a bite, he turned into the fierce, analytical, revenging tyrant, or Fart Man for short. Well, I couldn't just sit around watching my hands stuck to my face, so I decided to become Hypno-man with the power of blue hair. And if this can't put somebody in a subconscious state, I don't know what can. With the power of REM and my handy-dandy hypnodisc, and also this man, well, maybe a little help with this man, I will help defeat Fart Man. Come and see me on the next adventure of Hypno-man!
All right. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna go back. I was looping with that thing. I don't know. Anyways, that is what's going on. By the way, if any of you out there want to are interested in looking at some interesting things and analyzing interesting things, let me take you to. Let me see if I can get it right here. Um, right here. There we go. This is right here, Mindsight Hypnosis. Also, it's the home of Michael Brody, comedy hypnotist. If you go to Michael Brody Hypnosis, .com, you will actually see that I am here. This tells you the schedules that I have. I actually have right over here, I will have Clarkston and I have a private party. Later on, I have Troy, and then January gets freaking crazy, but we'll talk about that later on. Also, as I type, and you'll see I can type America's fastest hypnotist.com. And when I type that in, all of a sudden, we get nothing. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it. We we get. Oh, it's tapping. Um, Here it comes. We get go to a link. It says America's fastest hypnotist right over here and stage comedy. Actually, comedy hypnotist. Now here you can buy or rent out previous shows. And you just go to access previous shows, and there is Eastwood High School, and you can rent it out or buy it. There you go. So I wanted you guys to see that, to know what's going on, fun stuff like that. Anyway, wow, why isn't this working? All right, there we go. Okay. So that is basically what our show is today. I hope you guys had a interesting time listening to it. We'll have a different topic for next week. Please stick around always, and please share and like and do all that fun stuff that you're supposed to do on when you watch a video. Share, like, and follow. And please leave comments down in the comment section to tell me who's watching, and I will do another shout out. Thank you guys. Take care of yourself. We will see you next week on Mindsight Hypnosis. Take care of yourself, guys.